Hi everyone, happy Friday the 13th. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. My name is Vicky, StitchNButton. If you haven't been here before, if you have, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome anyway. I wanted to give an update before I got too much stuff and either the video is too long or I forgot what I did. Could squirrel. I joined a challenge, which I did a special video for. If you haven't seen it, I think it's 2 videos back. I am going to finish 25 finishes by the end of the year. Gigi and Stitches on both Instagram and Flosstube. She gave us a challenge. It was a few of us she challenged. So I chose 25. 15 of them were already started. 10 were new starts. So let's start with my finishes, the 3 finishes that I've gotten so far. My first one is called Christmas Laundry. It's by Dames of the Needle. It was a small one. It's really cute. I used all the called for colors. Trying to get that in there without the glare. I used all the called for colors. It was really quick to stitch. Don't mind my nails are all beat up. I painted them and they got chipped anyway. I like this one. I passed that one on to my friend Gina, and I think she said she was going to try that one next. I then also finished Eek by Amy Brukin. That was pretty quick also. I think I ended up using mostly DMC, and then on this right here, I used like a rayon type orange, so it's kind of shiny. And then I haven't put on the embellishments yet. I did iron it, but I don't figure out what I want to do with it yet before I put the embellishments on. I might have to sew it or whatever first. Wasn't sure, so I didn't want to do it yet. And then I finished up January. It's called January Little Sampler. It's by Acorn Primitives. I've done May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, now January. She started in May, so there's January. I haven't started February, March, or April yet. Those are the last 3. But I do have them to start. What I've been working on, besides those couple of finishes, I've been working on lemons, limes, and more. That is one of the vermilion pillows. And, I started this one back in 2005, I think, and it got put away for several reasons. It's got 49 colors. One tangerine has 9 colors, so I think I'd start stitching it and be like, oh, I don't know why I stopped stitching this, and then after a while I'd sit there and go, I don't know what to stitch next. I don't know what color to pick. I'm putting it away. So that's probably what happens. Here is. Can see that. Here is the picture of what it should look like when it's done. I don't like that piping, so I'm not going to do that, but I am going to make it into a pillow. So that, it's in a Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I think it's in 2001, September, October, if I'm not mistaken. I can't find the paper that I had it written on. But I did put a picture of what it looked like, since I'm having a problem uploading pictures in the middle of the video. You have to go for this. This is what it actually looked like last night. And I had taken it out of the Q-snap. And showed that on my Instagram. My Instagram is at QNVIKKI. But that's it. And I've done just a little bit more than that since I don't know if you can tell there's a string there. I've filled in some more of the maroons and some of the cream color that's in there. And that whole lemon's done. So not much more of this grapefruit. It is a pink grapefruit. I don't care what Mally Jen says. I don't care what Dark Side Stitcher says. She swears it's a blood orange. It's a grapefruit. So that's what I'm working on. Trying not to shake this camera too much. I just finished sewing some things. I did an accessory bag. Here's that. I think I showed this fabric in my last video. And it's got the box bottom and 2 pockets and a nice big strap to throw on your arm. I made a Betty Boop. I had enough to make another Frida. And I made this for somebody that ordered it. So I just finished. I actually had them cut out, but I sewed them all today. And I didn't get too much stitching done. I was going to work on Poe today for Friday the 13th, but I'm too much into this citrus one, so I don't feel like changing it out and working on something else. Okay, on to some haul. Here's a story for you. Okay, so I really like this pattern. It's a Festive Little Fobs. I started watching Beth and her Flosstube, and I had seen this anyway, and when she saw it, I said, I have to go buy it. So I went to her Etsy, and I purchased it. And I got it in the mail. There it is. It's really cute. Right, so I got it in the mail. I was happy. And then I received my order from Jen at the Whole Stitch Caboodle. And in that, which I'll show you what came in, but I got another one. So then I had 2 of them because I forgot I bought it the first time. So I said, that's not a problem. I'll give it to my friend Gina, which this is Gina's. And a couple days later, I received a 3rd one because Beth had sent it to me again. So I contacted Beth and I asked her what she wanted me to do. I said, do you want me to just send it back to you, or do you know, what do you want me to do? I could send it back. She said I could give it away or I could send it back, but honestly, I mean, she's got to make money, so, and I already had 2 of them. I ended up with 3 of them. And I did give my second one away, which I purchased, so I'm just going to send hers back to her because I'm sure somebody's going to buy that from her. A couple other things that I got from Jen over at the Whole Stitch Caboodle. She's on Facebook. I know I've mentioned her before and linked her again before, and I'll link her again. I also got Let's Bake. That's going to Gina. Oh, excuse me. And C is for Cupcake. That's also going to Gina. Oh, I'm allergic to videos. So those are going to Gina. Here is my second one of the Festive Fobs. I also bought the Bee Garden, also from Heartstring Samplery. And Bees Rule. It's by Milady's Needle. And it's a ruler with the bees. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to make it into a roller. I'll make something else. I'll make fobs or something out of it. Excuse me. I also have Plum Street Samplers. It's Cereal Bowl Collection of Samplers Lessons, Lesson 3. There's a bee theme going on. I also, Needle Bling Designs came out with 2 cute ones, and I had to get those 2. Happy Summer. And I don't like that button on there. I don't like the colors of it. So I think I'm going to make some clay buttons. I used to have some that I made, some beach balls that I made. I think I sold out of them, so I'm going to make some more eventually. I started to make the white part because you have to make it in sections and squish it all together. And I started it, and then I got into having to sew some stuff and the cross stitch and stuff. I don't know when I'm going to get to it anyway because I have these 25 to finish first. I also bought her red, white, and blue bicycle belt for 2. I thought that was adorable. Abby Rose Designs, the flower gatherer. It says, happy the woman who can find constant resources in her own mind. I think that's pretty. I thought they were buttons down there at first, and they're not. They're little flowers actually stitched in. Although, I think the wheels would be cute if you put buttons. And I don't know what it was about this one. I know I got it discounted because it's an older one. It says ho ho home for the holidays. I think it's by Stitches and Stones, and I think it'll look better stitched up on some cool fabric. I think that's a bad model or a bad picture or something. I think that's going to look cute. I also bought Nikki's Creations Seasonal Band Sampler, and it's 4 different houses. It's got the ship. I think I really liked the ship and the birds and that whole bottom scene down there. Hold on. How cool would that be to put into 4 different pieces and make it almost like a block with some cool fabric on the top, and you can make it as a pink heat because they're all the same width, so it could be a square, right? Something to think about. And then I bought Pumpkin Spice Farm. It's hands-on design. I know I'm late to the game on that one. I resisted, but then it got shown again and I had to get it. And I bought Love to Read. My boyfriend really likes reading a lot. So I ordered this one, and I'll make it and put it somewhere in the living room. He sits in the living room and reads all the time. And then from the To the Beach. Yeah, my South Philly's coming out. To the Beach from Hands On Design, A Little Cottage. I think those are cute. I don't know. I don't know if I'm drawn to the fuchsia. I mean, not the fuchsia, the hot pink. Or if I'm going to change the hot pink. I'm debating. I don't know. I like those, though. And I also bought checkerboard ornaments. This was also discounted. Checkerboard ornaments number 2, fruit and flowers. I like the watermelon and the sunflower. There's an apple also. Those are cute. And then today I got in my primitive floss club. I opted for the primitive floss from Victorian motto samplers. For the floss of the month, I finally decided to dive in and get those because I have some of hers, but hey, you might as well. And if you want the names of them, go ahead and you can ask me and I'll message you back. But this is what those ones look like for me. I don't know if she has different. I heard there's different ones sometimes for other people. And there's some variegations that really come out in real life. Like this one's actually variegated. And this one is too. It's got a red tint in it, which actually, it seems to give it depth when it's just sitting there. You'd think it was plumper than it actually is just by the colors, and I think that'd be cool on like a tray or something. I don't know. That's what I bought. I also, I made something for, oh, excuse me. Haha. It's the bag. Yes, it is the bag. I made, hang on. See my printer. Okay. Michelle Bendy Stitchy. She received a shirt from McKenna, and it was an extra small, so she couldn't fit into it, and she wore it as a scarf. So I contacted her and I said, send it to me, I'll make it into a scarf. So she sent it to me, and it was extra small. I could barely fit my hand in the sleeve. She said she had the same problem, and I made it into an infinity scarf for her. out of all the bits. I cut it all apart and I made little pieces and strips and sewed it all together, so it's got a few seams on it. And this fabric's horrible. She's gonna have to iron it or something, or steam it when she gets it, because it wrinkles real bad. In doing that, I figured I might as well do something with I used all the scraps that I could, except for I didn't, and I could have put pockets on the outside, on the ends. Anyway, I used what I could from the shirt, and I made this accessory bag. I had this is a thin fleece, but it's donuts, and I know she loves donuts. So I made the accessory bag, and when I did, I took the pocket off of that shirt that she got. It must have been a night shirt, I'm pretty sure. And this was a pocket on the front. So I put that in on here, it's a pocket. And then I took the collar, and that made 3 pockets going across. And then I made my regular 2 pockets in there. So, Michelle, you have now got 6 pockets. Not 1 pocket, not 2 pockets, but 6 pockets just for you. And that'll be sent to her at a later date. I'll be sending that out to her. So I've been getting a little crafty. I did get some fabric and I didn't pull it out, and I'm not gonna go searching for it. So I think, and that's about it for that. So with my pillow almost being done, I love the vermilion pillows, and I think I have just about all of them. I have the magazines, and I was going through them last night. So what I did was I figured after I do this one, I'd like to at least kit up, because I have the other 20, actually that'll make it the other 19 that I have to finish by the end of the year. But I do want to kit up my next pillow, and I whittled it down to 6. So the 6 that I have to choose from are, here, hold on, let me see if I have a better picture. No. Okay. This is Frosty Woodland. Onions. I don't know if you can really. And you could probably look these up too. Onions. Holly. Acorns. Grapes. Trying to get the colors in there. Pumpkins. Those aren't extra clear pictures, but I went and got them online real quick, because what I did was, anybody that's on my personal Facebook has seen it. I wanted to create a poll, and maybe somebody knows what's going on, but I know I've seen polls with more than just 2 options, and for some reason when I went to create a poll for these on my site, it only gave me 2 areas to put, you know, pictures and stuff, so I could only put up 2 at a time, and I wanted to put all 6. So I put a poll up on my personal Facebook, and if you haven't answered that already, then go ahead over there and answer that. If you're not part of my personal Facebook and you have an opinion on which one I should start next, go ahead and put it in the comments. And today's the 13th/14th. I figure I'll leave it, I'll probably turn off commenting by the end of the weekend, maybe Monday. And I've been making a tally. So far, grapes is winning. I don't know. So if you guys want acorns or something else, or, you know, or onions, or whoever, you know, Team Woodland, then go ahead and make your votes. Each votes once. And then whichever one wins, I will go ahead and kit that up. And I can't guarantee that I'll start it right away or anything, but it'll be the next one in my rotation to add my next vermilion pillow. And I will be probably making them into a pillow. That was one of the questions. Audrey had asked me that, Stitchy Witch 42, if I was going to make it into a pillow or hang it in my kitchen. My kitchen is all coffee stuff and some farm. Like I have a couple cows and a couple of pigs in there, pictures and stuff. So I'm not going to put fruit and vegetables in too. It's already busy enough with the coffee stuff that I have in there. But I figured I'd make the pillows. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I did get something else. Oh, and I've been waiting to use them until I showed you guys. I ordered, yes, I make needle minders. Yes, I have an Etsy shop and sell needle minders too. But I also believe in supporting others. And I don't have all the needle minders, all the different kinds. I have, everybody's got different stuff. So I went to MadforMinders. I was on Etsy, and I saw that one of the ones that I favorited was on sale. So I said, well, now I gotta go look. So I went and looked, and the one was on sale. The other three that I bought were not, but how could you not, right? Yeah, they shouldn't travel alone. So I got my self-portrait, got my Wizard of Oz, and then who doesn't love Lucy and Ethel with mouthfuls of chocolate? Love Lucille Ball. Maybe it's the redhead thing. Wonder Woman. Had the Wonder Woman underoos when I was little. I have Wonder Woman chucks. Had to have the Wonder Woman. And this was the Aesop's Fables. I had a big, giant, thick book that my mom had for me. I used to go through it and read the different stories all the time. So it sort of got that childhood memory, and that was the one that ended up being on sale. I think these were $4.50 a piece. I think this was three something. And then she sent this cute little button made into a needle minder, also a little butterfly. So MadforMinders, there it is on Etsy. And I'll link it also. She actually did, I might have to steal her idea. That's a good idea. When she did it, she put some foam there. These things, whenever you ship needle minders, I don't know if you guys ever notice, like you'll get a needle minder in the mail and all of a sudden it's stuck to the side of your mailbox, or it's sticking to your laptop when you go put down your mail. Yeah, and it's held scissors, it's held all kinds of weird stuff. It's stuck to other packages. So that was actually a good idea to do that. So I guess if I ship multiple needle minders, I might have to steal that idea and put some bubble wrap or something. But I've gotten her needle minders before and loved them. Love these ones. Now I can unpack them and use them. I don't know. I don't know what to put on my... I've been using this bee that I made from a charm that my friend Gina gave me. I don't know. I think I have to use one. I just don't know which one. I'll have to close my eyes. Alright, guys. That's it. Short one this time. Try to keep them a little bit shorter if I can. If you're not subscribed, please, I'd like for you to subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you. If you would like to see my Instagram, I've been putting a lot of stuff up on Instagram, and I even made an Instagram for my StitchNButton on Etsy. On Etsy, I did finally get it changed from QNVIKKI to StitchNButton on Etsy, although I think either one will bring it to you. Bring you to that website. I also started a StitchNButton group account, I guess you could say, on Instagram. It's StitchNButton Crafts. Somebody stole my name, StitchNButton. I've never seen it before, and then all of a sudden Instagram has one. I had to go look her up. Not even close. It's leather-bound journals that she makes or something, and she hasn't even posted anything in 5 years. She needs to get up off my name. Anyway, so I'm QNVIKKI on Instagram, and I also have at StitchNButton Crafts. Sorry if this is shaking. The dog keeps on hitting his head on the door. Would you lay down? Come here. It's Gunner. No, you're not going to see Gunner, Jen. Anyway, Gunner keeps on hitting his head underneath the table. I I did a couple of live sales, and usually when I do the live sales on Instagram, I usually end up discounting stuff just to get it moving, getting it going. So I try to give a day's heads up when I'm gonna do it. If you're interested, just keep an eye. If you want to, go ahead and follow me at QNVIKKI and at Stitch and the letter and button crafts, all one word, also on Instagram. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and put them below. I think I've answered just about any question, or answered or liked or something to any comment that I have. It's great to hear from you guys, and I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you have an even better weekend. Bye.